Coming up on Jesus First, then Coffee.
I've learned that since I've been healing that this is very personal. Like if you're gonna heal for a vengeful reason or to get back at a person or for them to see you, then you should not be healing. Because that's something that I'm doing at first. I started it.
You said what? That was a good coffee nugget.
Yeah, that was good. Wait, should we drink to that? Do we drink on that?
Let's drink to that one. That was good, y'all. Hey guys, welcome to Jesus First, Then Coffee, the podcast. I'm your host, Angel. I am so excited for this episode. I am accompanied with an amazing individual that you're going to be able to hear his story in just a second. But make sure you have your coffee with you or your tea because we're about to have an amazing coffee conversation. This is Jesus First, Then Coffee. Y'all, I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited to introduce to you my guest. He is a God-fearing influencer with over 1 million followers on TikTok. By simply encouraging, uplifting, and bringing healing to individuals across the nation. His storytelling and testimony may bring tears to your eyes through the raw and real message he shares. On this episode, he's going to take us on a journey through his personal testimony of how he put Jesus first in his life. If you enjoy this episode, please be sure to join the conversation by subscribing and giving us a like. Share with a friend so we can spread the gospel and spread the good news of putting Jesus first in our life. Without further ado, Elijah, welcome. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Just, I'm about to start this journey soon that I'm about to talk about with y'all. Y'all gonna hear what I'm about to start. Yeah, I'm good. I'm in a crazy season of my life, but
wow.
I can say I'm good.
Wow. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. Oh, so before we go any further, we got to talk about our drinks. So what drinks did you bring to the table?
All right, so guys, I don't drink coffee because I am lactose intolerant. So I got lemonade, and the reason I got lemonade is because it represents me and a brand that I want to start eventually, and it's my brand's gonna be called the Lemonade Stand. It's like, why a lemonade stand? It's like, okay, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. But with me, I made a whole lemonade stand where I've given out, tips on how to heal and tips on how to be, be yourself and all those type of things. So that's kind of like my lemonade stand. So I love lemonade. And I love lemonade too. So yeah.
That was so clever. If y'all don't invest in him,
hey, wait,
and get on this.
No one take my stuff. I haven't
got
it or anything. Don't take it. Okay.
We will censor this out. No one take his brand. Right. I love that. Okay. Well, my drink got a little swirl, My drink today is a latte, caramel latte, but it's brought to you by Win Plus. Win Plus is a DVD rental and cafe out here in Houston. It has a top tier menu, and I'm gonna put you on some drinks in this series. So that's my coffee for today. Okay. All right, let's get into the questions. I'm really excited to hear more about your testimony and your story. So the premise of this show is to put Jesus first throughout our life. We live in a generation where we have our desires. We want it first and we go after it. So my question to you is, what did you put before God before you laid your will down?
I put, it's going to sound like so basic, but like the world, I put the world before God because in a sense, like I built this heart of mine that kind of, and by all means, I love the heart that I built. Not, it's never a hateful relationship now with that heart, but I built this heart to survive in this world because I needed to survive. Although I did have thoughts of taking my own life in 2020, I did build this heart that could get me through. And the reason I didn't take my, because of that heart, like I'm still here because of that heart. That's why there's no hateful, vengeful relationship with that heart. But yeah, it's the world. I put the world before God, and I needed to survive that period of time that, I really wasn't choosing God. Because he's always choosing you no matter what, even if you're not choosing him. So I was always chosen. I was always feeling those things that was being downloaded to my brain. And, yeah, the world really didn't give me anything to, hold on to. So I just let it go.
Wow. What is it? Because it seems as though the desires that God really does want us to put down, it's almost like a trust factor. He wants to see if we will trust him enough to let it go and believe whatever he has for us is best. What was kind of holding you on to the world? Like, they're like, people want to act like sin doesn't taste good, but it tastes good, and it is hard to let go. Did you find yourself having that kind of tug of war with the world?
Yeah, I think yeah, just it was good. Like it's the world, so it's like I'm living in the world. Like they're not understanding what I'm going through, right? That's how kind of how I felt. Um, so yeah, it was like it felt okay. Like it didn't feel like I was doing anything wrong, and until I heard the message, someone told me like, when you come back to God, like He's gonna hug you as if
Mm,
where you've been wasn't bad. Like
mm,
He's putting what you have on you on Him. It's like that's like wow, and that's it made me just like okay, I don't have to be perfect to come back to
yeah.
Him. Like I've never truly left Him. Like my grandmother instilled in me very early that I would be a godly man, and had to get
Mm,
my own understanding and my own experiences to be that godly man. To live up to that. I was always put like everyone I met was like Elijah, you're gonna do great things. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. It's like I'm 12. Like let me
That's
go play
well,
my wrestling man real quick. You know what I mean? Like I'm like
right,
leave me alone. Like I don't care.
right.
I always have a thing in my back of my head like, what am I gonna do? Is it
Yeah.
sports? Is it
Mm.
in track? Is it being this, being that? And it's weird because like I'm kind of going left,
No,
but
go ahead.
it's weird that like in high school, middle school, I didn't really talk. I was kind of the new kid in a very predominantly white environment.
Mm,
I didn't talk that much, but and I stuttered. I talked very fast. Um,
mm,
but I ended up going to college for communications, and
mm,
that's where I'm able to now use my voice that I've never used before. So people that know me from high school, know me from middle school, like you never talk. It's just weird that you're like, yeah, I know it's weird how God is using something that I was actually
wow.
insecure about. Now
Yeah.
using people to hear me. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's a
Come
lot.
on. That is really inspiring. That is just crazy. He can take something that we think is just so simple, and you make such a big impact through just simple obedience. I really
Right.
love that. Um what moment did you realize you were going in the wrong direction? Um and what kind of made you come to God?
I mean, I've all like I said, I've always known about God. I always known, who he was, and what he did. Not known. I don't know the Bible
Mm,
off the back of my hand. I don't. I'll be honest with you, I don't. But it's still that I'm still feeling these things that he's doing for me and doing to me in a sense. And I'm like, yeah, it's like I don't know. But last year, me and my mom wasn't seeing eye to eye when I moved back home after college. After not choosing track and field anymore, I kind of just
mm,
retired. Um, and me and my mom we haven't had the best relationship. I could
mm,
just keep it at that. So I kind of went to school because I wanted to run away from that.
mm,
And now that I was gone for like 4.5 years, I'm like, I want to come back home. I miss my siblings. I miss my mom. My mom was my friend in a sense. So, yeah, basically, long story short, she kicked me out of her apartment
mm,
last year, and I kind of had nothing. I got nothing. Like, and I was really going through it, and I was
mm,
on live while it was happening.
mm,
While thousands of people seen me get kicked out, and it wasn't embarrassing. It was more because like I've never had anybody by my side when she was doing or saying those things to me. So
mhm,
like for people to actually see it, it's like yeah, he's not lying. Yeah, I could have done
mm,
differently. I know how to take accountability now. I
mhm,
could have said some things differently, but also like she could have too. But
mm.
basically her kicking me out kind of like prompted me to be a better person. Like
Wow.
I was not the best person prior to her kicking me out. I was very of the world still. I knew God.
Wow.
I would read certain things. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll post it on my Instagram story.
Mm,
That's it. And I actually read it.
mm,
But I think that moment of her kicking me out, just like, okay, I don't really have anything. Like the things she was saying to me of saying like I don't have anything or you ain't never gonna be nothing. It's like, wow, these are like like you carried me for 9 months
mm,
to say those things. And I'm in this world where, you told me when I was younger how to, live in this world. You taught me these things. Now I'm using these against in a sense against you. I've learned that since I've been healing that like this is like very personal. Like if you're gonna heal for a vengeful reason or to get back at a person or for them to see you, then you should not be healing, because that's
Oh,
something that I'm
that's
doing at
good.
first. I started it.
Wait, you
Sorry.
said what?
I
Wow.
Yeah, and that's what I started to do. Like I started to heal because I wanted to get back at her and show her that like I'm gonna be,
Oh,
or I'm gonna have all these things that you like I could have easily
wow.
I have my dream apartment in a sense right now that I live in. It's like
Wow.
it's not because I'm financially, it's just I prayed to God and I asked him, you know, continue to pour into me as I pour into you.
Mm,
And I'm doing that
mm,
without a lot of knowledge of the Bible. I bought a little study Bible, well, a big study Bible
mhm,
that kind of breaks down the Bible for me because I don't understand it like that. So,
mhm.
um, yeah, that situation in itself just really prompted me to be a better person, and
Wow.
I it's becoming more now that like I've been want to talk to my mom because I haven't talked to her since. I make it a little emotional because I talk about it. I'm not like I just haven't talked to her since that day, and
Mm,
it's God been putting more and more on my heart recently to, reach out to her, even though she's blocked on everything. I
mhm.
do miss my mom. I miss my
Yeah.
siblings. They're all having different uh, life experiences right now. Everybody in my family that
Mm,
I've seen and heard. But yeah, he's been putting it on my heart recently to reach out to her and kind of rekindle, and it's like I used to be such a person that like if I didn't break it, I'm not fixing it.
mm.
Like
Yeah.
on some of my videos, my old videos, you'll see that I said that in some. I'm like, I didn't break the bond. I'm not fixing it.
Yeah.
But now that I'm really doing this healing journey, and it's been such a roller coaster journey that it's like God has given me enough love and peace within myself to know that like I can rekindle that. And
Wow.
whether she's ready or not, I'm ready. And if
Wow.
it goes left, it goes left. But I'm gonna continue doing what I was doing before. Um, but long story short, my mom kicked me out last year. It was that I
Oh,
really
wow.
came more towards God and kind of clinged onto his hand.
Yeah. Man, it reminds me of the scripture, trials come to make us strong. Though in the moment the storm seems horrible, the fact that that pushed you closer to God and pushed you closer to do all that you feel called to do, or even the desires you have for yourself, is very very inspiring. Because I think when people encounter moments like that, that pushes them away from God or pushes them closer to the world or closer to the substances that they may be addicted to try to drown the pain. But that pushed you to want to sharpen yourself. And I just think it is so good that you said, do not seek healing or don't even try to get healed if you're doing it for revenge or you're doing it to try to get back at somebody or to show them I did it. I proved you wrong. Just do it for yourself. That was a good coffee nugget.
Yeah, that was good.
That
Wait,
was good.
should we drink to that? Do we drink on that?
Let's drink to that one. That was good, y'all.
I was just thirsty. That's why I wanted to
No, for real.
drink.
For real. Wow. Okay, let's see. Was there a moment where you kind of felt like you see the numbers are going up on your TikTok? You're spreading the gospel, you're spreading healing, and was there ever like I need to like keep doing this or keep pushing and inspiring others or encouraging others?
Yeah, I would say so last year when I ended up moving to Philadelphia after getting kicked out, and I had a job where I was like a live-in caregiver, and the guy did not need my help at all. So I was just kind of like making easy money in a sense.
Wow.
Like it was literally God really placed me there because the way they found me was just like, how would they ever find me? How did they ever know I was the person for this job? But um, I was put in a situation where like I had so much time on my hand to like
Mm,
that you can heal right now. Like there's no excuse. It's like God, this is me talking this. Like you have no excuse to
mm,
not heal and get better and
wow.
clean, closer to me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're right. So I began to make videos just about what I was going through. So it was more so people relating. It was like, yeah, I've been through that too. I've been
Mm,
through that too. Like, yeah, we all have been hurt. Like I posted some really like traumatic things on my TikTok. If you were to scroll all the way down
wow.
to that orange room in my videos, you'll see so many videos of what I've been through. But if you scroll back up, you'll see now that like I'm not staying there. Like everybody else can stay there, but I want to be the one that
Wow.
is, this is what I'm doing now. This is how I'm
Yeah.
getting that. Like, it happened. Like that was the stuff happened in 2001 to 2005. It happened. Yeah. And it
Yeah.
sucked. And I went through those things and it sucked. And I was so young,
Yeah.
and it was kind of so naive that I was able to, not really understand. But now it's like, I really want to take my power back from everybody that really hurt me. Like I'm taking my power
Mm,
back because if I ever gave them that power of, oh yeah, you hurt me, you made me feel this way.
yeah.
No, I allowed you to make me feel this way. So I can
Mm,
have that power within myself because I can change myself. I can get myself right. I can't change anybody. So I
yeah.
can't say, I can't sit here and say like, why'd you make me mad and try to get them to change and try
Mm,
to make me happy now. Like, no, like I allowed you to make me feel mad, sad, angry, upset. Like,
yeah.
but I just think social media itself kind of has made me stick to my word because I can't
Mm.
post that stuff and then
Ooh,
not keep my
that's
word.
good. That's
Uh,
good.
like I said, I mean, even when I began to heal in that orange room, I would post some Bible scriptures and just post some Instagram story or talk about certain things God wise. Like
Mm-hmm.
I really wasn't understanding that stuff.
Oh,
I was
wow.
praying. I was praying, but I really wasn't praying like I like. There's no like rule book to praying, but I know I wasn't doing the correct praying.
Yeah.
I was trying to get the content, but now it's
That's
like
good.
it's holding me accountable.
Yeah.
And I would feel so bad if I ever got on my TikTok and just talked and not actually did it. That's why people kind of like cling to me now because they
Mm,
can hear they're like, well, he's serious. Like
yeah.
I have people like message me like, I have not had a relationship with God in years, but it's something about your videos just
Wow.
make me think. And I was like,
Mm,
it's hard to get back to everybody. Like I don't respond to everybody because it's so
mm,
hard. And I try to keep my mental health at the forefront of everything. So
yeah.
super hard to respond to everybody. But when I do, it's very sentimental and I do appreciate those messages.
Mm,
Um, because here I am, a guy that doesn't know the Bible like that, and
yeah.
I'm getting better. I'm not making that an excuse or anything. I'm getting
Right.
better. I'm trying.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, here I am helping them come back to the Almighty. So
Wow.
yeah, it's I don't know, it happened kind of fast. I mean, my videos at the beginning was like me doing like worldly things and
Really?
in the world. Like I
Right.
promise you, if my
Wow.
TikTok tells an entire story about myself, like, and I heard this quote recently, it's like, if you knew me then, you believe me now.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
I used to go live a lot and do crazy
Mm,
things. And now my lives have changed to just we're just chilling and talking about life and God.
wow.
And people's like, I love like your transition because people have been there from my first live to
Mm,
my latest live. It's like, yeah, like
mm,
you've changed a lot.
wow.
Yeah, and change is good. I got a
Mm.
video to post today about like um never mind, I forgot what it was.
Oh, no.
I forgot what it was called.
Okay. Wow. I want to go back a little bit. You were
Okay.
saying that just looking at your old content and where you were even in your life, you said people can stay there, but you're not going to stay stuck. Um, I know because I've done it before too. It is so much easier to point the blame at someone that has hurt you, wronged you, or talked to you crazy, and kind of be stuck in that time frame of your life and stay in a loop. So I just find it so empowering that you looked at that and you're like, no, I'm not gonna stay here. I'm gonna go forward and
Mhm.
I'm gonna do better, be better, get healed, and now on that journey, it's crazy how it is healing millions of others.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. It's so easy to stay stuck though, it's
Yes.
comfortable, in a sense like, sadness, depression, that stuff never like it doesn't fail to show up. So that's that
Yeah.
comfort. Like, oh yeah, that's gonna come at nighttime. That's gonna come at
Yeah.
this time. Like, but to seek the uncomfortable,
Hmm.
the peace that you do deserve. Like some people don't feel like they deserve anything good happening to them because they're so used to all the bad happening. It's like, but you do deserve something good happening to you. So believe it. Don't sabotage it.
Yeah.
When it happens,
Yeah.
enjoy it. Don't move on so fast. Don't
Mm.
shrug your shoulders like, oh yeah, like you've always wanted this to happen. Like why are you just acting like
Mm.
something like just because the
Yeah.
world may think it's corny or lame, like you literally are where you're supposed to be. You're getting everything you deserve. Like enjoy it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so good. Um, I am primarily a film editor. I edit movies, documentaries, and shows all day, every day. And so I'm very passionate about production and just being able to see what is on the screen. So that's why I like that we're doing visual as well as audio. So this portion of the podcast, I want us to watch one of your TikToks, and I want you to go back to this moment and even talk about where the inspiration came from to even do it, and
Mhm.
kind of you can talk about it a little bit more.
Okay. This is your season to go without. To go without the answer. To go without that friendship. To go without the apology. God is telling you to go without. You keep looking back at the people that are behind you. God is telling you they will be where they need to be, and if that's with you, in the end, they'll be with you. But go without. Your go without is going to lead you to places you never would have been if you went with. So, welcome to your go without.
Oh,
Yeah, that's heavy.
welcome. Oh man.
Where I was in that state of mind, I'll be honest. Dating has been hard since really knowing myself. And I said something that like a while back. It's like people have left me more now since I've actually known my worth than
Wow.
before. So like
Oh,
people stuck around because I didn't know my worth. I had
right.
so many women in my life
Jesus.
when I didn't know my worth. Now that I know my worth, here and there,
Jesus.
they'll leave.
Wow.
It's like, but I never question myself. Like I never look at myself as like, what's the issue? Now it's more so
Mm,
like go without. Like it's
mm,
okay, like that me saying that really helped me because in that moment, like maybe a few days or that same night, I had a woman come into my life that really kind of not messed me up, but like in real time did something kind of crazy.
mm,
And I kind of invited that person into my space. It was like, I'm so confused, but in that moment, I didn't question anything.
mhm.
Like that person's just not for me.
Yeah.
God showed me in a weird way, and I've also been learning too that the devil know what I like as well. He got a file on me too.
Yeah.
So sometimes I may think God is sending this person, and it's the devil co-signing
Yeah.
it. No, I'm not letting the devil in, but at the end of the day, the devil knows what I like as well. So
Yeah.
that's how he gets to me through things and people that I'm attracted to. The things definitely heavy on the things that I'm attracted to, but
Hev-
heavy
Heavy
on that.
on them things.
And I've been watching the people, but the things are so hard. the things,
The things are so
man,
hard.
the things are hard to let go
Ooh,
sometimes. But
yeah.
yeah, that moment was true. It was true because
Mm,
that's something that God really was telling me in that moment. It's like go without. It's okay. Like you were doing fine before that person, before that thing. You can go without. Like I just find myself kind of like I'm on this horse, and I'm going, and I'm worried about the people that are walking. It's like, oh wait, stop, stop, stop. No, on
mm,
that horse for a reason. They will be at the destination with
mhm,
you. They're supposed to be, whether they're on foot, car, horse, flying, whatever. They will be there, right? And if they're
right.
not there, they're not supposed to be at that destination. So it's like I'm gonna continue riding on my horse. I may feel privileged or something, but at the end of the day, if we meet up at the same spot, we made it. No matter
Man.
what time I got there, no matter how late you get there or whatever,
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah. Oh, Elisha.
You know.
My gosh, we're running out of time. This is so good. Oh, y'all. I just want to say thank you so much, Elijah. I have to cut it off now, but I really hope that this isn't even the last time that we get to have you on this podcast because you saying some stuff, some nuggets that we got to keep listening to. Like it's so good. Um, and yeah, do you have any words that you kind of want to just inspire or encourage someone? A little 10-second, 30-second.
I would say I just know how hard it is to continue pushing. It's very hard, and no matter how negative you want to be, just know that you have everything for this current season that you need. That's it.
Got everything you need. Listen, you just listened to this whole podcast to hear that 10 seconds of encouragement. And wow, thank you so much for joining me.
Point.
I definitely I don't know if you got a secret recipe for this lemonade, but I need to try me one of them. And then also hop up on your brand because period up. But I'm going to close it out here. Thank y'all so much for spending this time with us. I hope you enjoyed our coffee conversation. Be sure to follow Elijah on all social media platforms, especially TikTok. If you want to get some amazing nuggets, daily encouragement, he gives it out almost every day. So yeah, thank you again for joining us. Until next time, this is Jesus First, then Coffee.